Hello, welcome to Fermi CG. Today I'm going to show you about a software named Xnview for changing your images. So you can batch rename, batch process, batch convert your images inside a folder. So it can be any for any images. So you can mix different images together. You can change a lot of images and make it a single name and rename it to image sequence naming, or you can change the image sequence. Like, so you can say I have a probe light 000. If you are familiar with the TurboSkid, if you upload the to TurboSkid, you will get some problems. So you can change that also. By changing this 00 value, you can make it to start from 1 2 3 4 etc. Or if you want to start from 10 or from 100 and 102, you can make that. All these things are possible inside Xnview. No need to go to Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere, or any software. You can just install this Xnview, and it's a free software. I will put that link in the description, and open it and go to the folder where you want to change the image sequences. So select all the images you want to change. So I'm going to select up to the 385. So it has a 385 images and it's very low resolution. So you have to right click, and there will be two options: batch processing and batch rename. You can also you can directly convert these images in up to 4 types: JPEG, PNG, TIFF, BMP. This is actually simple interface, and you can convert a lot of images in just by using the batch processing tool. So just click the batch rename. So this window will pop up, and you need to select the name template. And see, now my probe light 000 is changed to sample 001 PNG. So I'm going to change this, make it as studio, so it will change accordingly. And if you put a hashtag, so it will create a number sequence 1 2 3 4. So you can make this if you are if you want to upload TurboSkid, or if you some of the WebGL programmer or the website won't allow to use this kind of image sequence. You can change it to something like this, or you can add more hashtag. So more hash will add more zeros before the numbering. You can adjust that how many you want. You can increase or decrease. So I'll make it 1. And if you want to add more naming sequence, so this will happen. And there is if you want to start your image sequence from 10, you can change that, so it will make it 10 11. And if you want to skip to make it all these kind of things, so make all odd or even, or maybe you can increase the stepping value. So all these things you can achieve with a single click. So this will be the batch renaming. And there is another thing I want to show you here. Actually this will be blank. I just forget to show you. So if I want to change the light, so there will be nothing here. So I can change that to image. So this light should change with here, but why? Because see, now you can change that values. So if you turn this name template off and replace with is turned on, you can change the light, the whichever name, the whichever word you want to change, you can change. And I will change this probe to studio. So sorry, it should be probe and the image to be studio. So it will change accordingly. So that's very important thing. If you want to change your image, sometime you will forget, or you will forget to add the correct image sequence or correct image naming, and you want to change it all of a sudden, you can do this. And you can, I will show you one more thing. There is one thing called extension. So you can easily change the extension. So it won't convert, it will change just the image naming extension only. and you can change all these things, uppercase, lowercase. So all these things you can easily achieve. See, first letter uppercase. So all these things, all this very easy, and you can use this name template also if you want. See all these things, this is easy. So I will show you how I am going to use these things. I'm going to change 3 hash, okay, and start with 1. Okay, so I'm just going to use this and press rename, so it will make a little time just to rename. All your images are renamed, so this is very convenient. And I'm going to show you one more things, how to batch process. So right click, go to the batch processing. Now, or you can see which directory it want to change or which directory it want to output. So you can use add folder if you want to make a lot of folder and change all these things. So this actually I the same images, so we all selected. Or you can use, if you are familiar with the Photoshop way, you can go and add a folder that, and which directory you want to convert this. So you can make the same directory, or you can change to another directory. So maybe I think I will use the same directory. I'll use Fermi CG tutorials. It's in the cinema 4D musical lighting, and there will be the render. I'll make a new folder, batch process, select that. And this is PNG. If you want to change to whichever format you want to see, it has a lot of format: bitmap, emf, gif, whichever format you want. I think the exef file, if you need, you have to download some extension, so there will be some extra extension, you need to download that. And all these things you can use whichever extension you want. So if you want to use my ff file, and you can overwrite, use original path, all subfolder. If you add a lot of subfolder, you can select that keep subfolder structure, so that will not change the structure or the hierarchy of your images. So you can just make all the file inside this, just bring the folder, and you can just click go, and it will change, and it will give you some options how to read, write, all these things you can explore. And if you want to delete original, suppress, so all these things you can change, and just make go, and it will convert. So you see, it's very fast, but it depends on how much the file size is you are going to use. So I'm just using a very low resolution and very low size image, so it's very fast. So depending on the image and your computer processor. So this, you can see, this is my TD Explorer image, so you can check in this Xnview. So this is very handy tool if you are using a lot of image conversion and that kind of things, and if you, especially if you are doing a lot of rendering, this is very important tool. If you are using some other commercial program like ACDC, this won't be any use for you, because ACDC and Xnview are both of a lot of same things. Xnview has a little function, and if you are using ACDC or Adobe Bridge, so if you compare those things, this XMV may be not that much powerful, but still, if you are if you want to use an alternative, XMV is very good, especially if you do not want to purchase another software, and you can use this. So I think this is an helpful information for you. Thank you for watching from ACG. I'll be with another tutorial soon.